All right, if you're learning Mandarin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those three letters, J, Q, and X. They're the ones that trip up pretty much every single English speaker, right? They just sound nothing like they look, and they can feel like this huge wall. Well, today, we're going to dive in and crack that code once and for all.
So why are these sounds just so darn hard? First things first, if you're struggling with these, you are definitely not alone. I mean, it's a famous roadblock for learners. And here's the crazy part. It's not really about learning some totally alien new sound. It's actually about unlearning a habit that's been baked into your brain from years and years of speaking English.
Okay, so let's get into the Mandarin sound puzzle. And really, it's all in the tongue. The entire secret, the whole key to J, Q, and X, it all comes down to one simple thing: what your tongue is doing. Or, more importantly, what it's not doing. See, the way we move our tongues around for English is just completely different from what these specific Mandarin sounds need.
So here's the big difference right here. When we speak English, think about your tongue. It's kind of floppy, right? It's always moving, it's fluid. But for the Mandarin J, Q, and X, you need the total opposite. You need a fixed, almost robotic tongue. It has to be locked in one single place. It doesn't move.
All right, moving on to the tongue placement secret, and this is the best part, I promise. You might think you need to learn 3 different complicated tongue positions for these 3 sounds, but you don't. There is one simple trick that unlocks all 3 of them instantly. Let's break it down.
Okay, I want you to actually do this with me right now. It's super simple. Step 1, place the tip of your tongue down. Step 2, let it rest right behind your bottom teeth. You feel that? Now here's the most important part, the real secret sauce. Step 3, you have to keep it there. Seriously, don't let it move. The hard part isn't finding the spot. It's training your tongue to stay put while you make the sound.
Okay, you ready to put this into practice? Let's tackle our first sound, the Mandarin G, which we pronounce as G. And to get there, we're going to start with a super familiar English sound.
So our starting point is the English word G, like in gee whiz. Just say it out loud a few times. G, G. Now, pay attention. Where's your tongue? It's probably just kind of floating around in the middle of your mouth, right?
Okay, now for the magic. Let's apply that golden rule. Pin the tip of your tongue behind your bottom teeth. Block it down. Don't let it move. Now, with your tongue stuck there, try to say G again. Go ahead, try it. G. Did you hear that? It's not G anymore. It automatically turns into the perfect Mandarin G sound. G, G. It's like magic. It just happens.
Awesome. See? You got this. Let's move on to sound number 2. The Q, pronounced key. Now this one is all about a powerful puff of air. For chi, our English starting point is going to be this sound chi, like the beginning of the word cheese. And you know the drill by now, right? Lock your tongue into that exact same fixed position. Tip right behind the bottom teeth, and now try to say chi. There is a fantastic analogy for this sound. Think about what it sounds like when a tire gets a puncture. That sharp psh. It's a really sudden, powerful release of air. That's the feeling you're going for. Not a soft chi, but a sharp chi. It's a little explosion of sound. So just to recap, for chi, it's that same fixed tongue position, but you're really forcing the air out. It's got to be quick and strong. Chi, chi. You can really feel that power, can't you? All right, we're on a roll. Let's hit our final sound, the letter X, which is pronounced C. Now, if Q was that powerful, sharp puncture, then X is the total opposite. It's the gentle sound that comes after. Okay, so for this one, our English starting point is the sound she, and it's the same exact drill. Get that tongue tip locked in behind your bottom teeth. Now try to say she. What happens? Let's go right back to that tire analogy. Remember the big Q puncture? Well, this sound is what happens after that. It's just the sound of the air hissing out, slowly, continuously. A soft sound. So she isn't a burst at all. It's a smooth, soft, gentle release of air. You keep your tongue fixed and you just let that air flow. She. It feels completely different from that powerful chi, doesn't it? And there you have it. Just like that, you've got the tools you need for all 3 of these tricky sounds. Let's do a quick recap just to put it all together and make sure it really sticks. Okay, this right here is the golden rule.
This is the key to everything. If you only remember one thing from all of this, please make it this. Place the tip of your tongue behind your bottom teeth and keep it fixed. That one position is the foundation for J, Q, and X. And here's a little cheat sheet to make it even easier. For J, you start with G, and with right tongue position, it just happens automatically. For Q, you start with Chi, but you make it feel like that powerful tire puncture. And for X, you start with Shi, and you think of that soft, slow air release. And the key, all three use that exact same fixed tongue position.
So, congratulations! Seriously, it really is that simple. Just by focusing on that one little physical trick, keeping your tongue fixed, you've just unlocked 3 of the absolute hardest sounds in Mandarin for English speakers. So, what's next? Where do you go from here? Well, these letters, J, Q, and X, also get paired with another sound to make ju, ku, and shu. And guess what? They use the exact same tongue position we just mastered. So the real question is, are you ready for the next level?